The day before yesterday.
O, to, i.
The day before yesterday.
Ototoy.
The day before yesterday.
Ototoy.
Yesterday.
Ki, no, u.
Yesterday.
Kino.
Yesterday.
Kino.
Yesterday.
Kino.
Today.
Kyo, u.
Today.
Kyo.
Today.
Kyo.
Today.
Kyo.
Tomorrow.
A, shi, ta.
Tomorrow.
Ashita.
Tomorrow.
Ashita.
Tomorrow.
Ashita.
The day after tomorrow.
A, sa, te.
The day after tomorrow.
Asate.
The day after tomorrow.
Asate.
The day after tomorrow.
Asate.
Every day.
Ma, i, ni, chi.
Every day.
Mainichi.
Every day.
Mainichi.
Every day.
Mainichi.
The week before last week.
Se, sho, u.
The week before last week.
Sensenshu.
The week before last week.
Sensenshu.
Last week.
Se, sho, u.
Last week.
Senshu.
Last week.
Senshu.
Last week.
Senshu.
This week.
Ko, sho, u.
This week.
Konshu.
This week.
Konshu.
This week.
Konshu.
Next week.
Ra, i, sho, u.
Next week.
Raishu.
Next week.
Raishu.
Next week.
Raishu.
The week after next week.
Sa, ra, i, sho, u.
The week after next week.
Saraishu.
The week after next week.
Saraishu.
Every week.
Ma, i, sho, u.
Every week.
Maishu.
Every week.
Maishu.
Every week.
Maishu.
The month before last month.
Se, ge, tsu.
The month before last month.
Sensengetsu.
The month before last month.
Sensengetsu.
Last month.
sengetsu.
Last month.
Sengetsu.
Last month.
Sengetsu.
Last month.
Sengetsu.
This month.
Kongetsu.
This month.
Kongetsu.
This month.
Kongetsu.
This month.
Kongetsu.
Next month.
Raigetsu.
Next month.
Raigetsu.
Next month.
Raigetsu.
Next month.
Raigetsu.
The month after next month.
Saraigetsu.
The month after next month.
Saraigetsu.
The month after next month.
Saraigetsu.
Every month.
Maitsuki.
Every month.
Maitsuki.
Every month.
Maitsuki.
The year before last year.
Ototoshi.
The year before last year.
Ototoshi.
The year before last year.
Ototoshi.
Last year.
Kyonen.
Last year.
Kyonen.
Last year.
Kyonen.
This year.
Kotoshi.
This year.
Kotoshi.
This year.
Kotoshi.
Next year.
Rainen.
Next year.
Rainen.
Next year.
Rainen.
The year after next year.
Sarainen.
The year after next year.
Sarainen.
The year after next year.
Sarainen.
Every year.
Maitoshi.
Every year.
Maitoshi.
Every year.
Maitoshi.
The day before yesterday.
Ototoi.
Yesterday.
Kino.
Today.
Kyo.
Tomorrow.
Ashita.
The day after tomorrow.
Asate.
Every day.
Mainichi.
The week before last week.
Sensenshu.
Last week.
Senshu.
This week.
Konshu.
Next week.
Raishu.
The week after next week.
Saraishu.
Every week.
Maishu.
The month before last month.
Sensengetsu.
Last month.
Sengetsu.
This month.
Kongetsu.
Next month.
Raigetsu.
The month after next month.
Saraigetsu.
Every month.
Maitsuki.
The year before last year.
Ototoshi.
Last year.
Kyonen.
This year.
Kotoshi.
Next year.
Rainen.
The year after next year.
Sarainen.
Every year.
Maitoshi.